just not able to establish that run.
It's a face mask. Now, whether it's a 5 or a 15, I'm not sure. Yeah. When Vaders came back, his head got. It's only a 5-yarder because it wasn't intentional. He didn't. Guy was reaching for the tackle and he hit his face mask. But it's 1st and 5 now. Ball gets out to the 39-yard line.
Corbin Stahl will come out wide to the right. And Walter in a more traditional tight end position. Tight end there. Stahl will go in motion to the left. Raybuck drops back. Dumps it over the middle to Pollock. Pollock with a reception is into the Seals territory. Spins and is taken out of bounds by Carlos Studer.
That's the same pass pattern that he did at Jersey Shore, remember? That crossing pattern, and they hit him, and he just, accelerates. And again, he got away from 2 tackles.
Stahl, go ahead.
I'm done. I was just going to say, boy, that kid can run.
Stahl and Walter will go out wide to the left. Pollock wide to the right. That's the short side of the field. Handoff to Vaders. Vaders finds a little seam. And that may be the Braves' longest run from scrimmage of the evening as he gets down to the 40.
And he just got tripped up at the end. That was, he did a nice job of kicking it outside once he hit the hole. And he picked up 2 yards. I thought he had more than that. They probably put him down where his knee hit instead of where the ball ended up.
Stahl wide right, Pollock wide left, Walter in motion to the left. Handoff up the inside, same play, just the opposite way. And that goes to Vaders again.
First down.
Yeah, he got more than 2 that time. Gets down to the 35-yard line. Braves move the sticks.
That's almost like, you got your left halfback coming across this inside handoff. And that's why Walters went in motion inside so he could try to make a block.
Well, he split out wide to the left into the slot. Stahl out there also. Low snap. Raybuck looks left, doesn't see anything. On a run over here to the right side and wisely just throws the ball out of bounds. You can see the real maturation of Brody Raybuck from the beginning of the year. When he does that, that's a second very intelligent, just get the ball out and save it for another play that he's done here.
Yeah, beginning of the year, he would have tried to outrun those 3 guys that were chasing him. Oh, here comes one of the Braves out. 63.
Kowalczyk. He's the.
He replaced Rosinski at tackle.
Yeah, we're running out of tackles, guys.
They'll put Lattimore in.
Trips left. Handoff to Vaders. And Vaders finds a little room.
Nice job by Rosinski on the other side. He kicked out that outside backer, and Vaders hit the hole. It's only 2 or 3 yards, but still. It's positive yardage.
3rd and 8.
We're down to 4:12 here in the 3rd quarter.
Braves trying to answer that Seals drive. You'll have Vaders and Keeley in the backfield with him. Raybuck drops back, looks, fires, and no, in and out of the hands of Corbin Stahl. Stahl was wide open over here in the midst of 3 defenders, but just a bit of a burner and wasn't able to hang on to it, so it's 4th down.
Selinsgrove brought a lot more people that time, and Brody was just about ready to get hit, but he delivered the pass. He has a quick release, that's for sure.
Braves will swap a running back for a wide receiver. His own Elliott comes into the, I don't want to say huddle because they haven't huddled yet, but is a wide out over here on the right side. There's trips right. Raybuck snap back, fires down the right side. Oh, looking for Charlie Walter and just overthrows the big tight end. And it'll give the Seals the ball back, 1st and 10.
He was wide open too. I mean, it's one of those things, the ball gets there and he catches it, and we're at least inside the 10-yard line, or inside the 20, excuse me. Seals take over here. That had 7-0, 3:53 to go in the 3rd quarter.
A big defensive stand for the Selinsgrove Seals as they lead 7-0.
Well, the Braves need to, again, they need a stop here.
Well, let's see what the Seals have up their sleeve this time. Looks like they're going to go back to the I. They have 2 wideouts to the left. So that means most likely Amato under center. And they will hand off to a guy in a gray uniform and an unreadable number, number 26, Devin Mitchell.
He doesn't try to run over people. He did a nice job of doing a little sidestep there, picked up an extra yardage, so it's going to be 2nd and 3 here.
205-pound senior, 6'1". Amato back into the huddle.
Braves need they need a big hit. I just say that.
Teets and bashing out wide to the right, backs in the I. Miller in the up back position now. Hands off to the tailback, and that is Mitchell again.
Too many missed tackles.
Yeah, there are. Ankle grabbing, and he runs right through him. And it is a first down as he gets the ball out to the 45-yard line. Mitchell comes off of the field. Usually mean Bullington will be in there. Let's see if we can.
Miller's in there also.
Yeah, Miller's in there with. Yeah, there's Bullington. So they will be in the backfield. That usually means Bullington goes into the fullback spot, and
officials
Miller
timeout here. I'm not quite sure, but there must be something over here. Oh, there's somebody down here on the side. Oh, they're trying to fix the chains.
Oh, okay. Well, while we're waiting, let's thank some of our fine sponsors: Sunbury Motor Company, Northumberland National Bank, W&L Subaru and Lackawanna College, J.J. Powell and Wise Markets, and Mart's Gap View Hunting Preserve, Zimmerman Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Truck. I think some of those guys have been on the broadcast since I first started doing it way back in the 80s. Thank them so much.
That's Miller.
Oh,
there
it is, and he breaks free. Miller going to score as he runs down the sideline. 10, the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Selinsgrove.
He just basically ran out of a tackle here about the Shikellamy 40, and he was off.
Wow. Doing what he does for the Selinsgrove Seals, Ethan Miller.
Oh, he just fell down.
He did.
Just cramped. That's probably what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of unusual the way he fell.
I thought somebody shot him.
Yeah.
He just went right down, but it is a cramp.
Wow.
Yeah, that's painful.
You get them, and it feels like somebody hits you in the back of the leg with a golf ball.
Yeah, well, Seals definitely have taken advantage of the Braves seem to have lost a little bit of pep on their defense. Although the offense was moving the ball, and they just did not complete passes that probably should have been completed.
No, you're right. Well, with that run, Ethan Miller now has 14 carries for 129 yards and 2 touchdowns tonight.
If I'm not mistaken, he was a pain in the side of Shamokin last week, too. And probably everybody they played.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm going to say the game I saw him play against Central Mountain, he certainly was.
I don't think I've seen a back that is that difficult to bring down as he is this year. And then once he gets in the open, he also has a lot of speed.
Yeah, and he's not juking anybody. He's running you over. So the Seals with the extra point. Noah Walter on for the extra point. Low snap. Kick is up. Low kick, but still splits the uprights nicely. And the Seals now on top by the score of 14-0.
It's 2:41 to go here in the third quarter. And it's been all Selinsgrove, to be honest with you folks.
Yeah, it is. They took over here after halftime. The Braves have had some bright spots, but they need more.
Well, they do need they need to put one in the end zone here.
Yeah. Yeah, if they want to stay in the game, they need to score right here, right now. And the thing is, they're not really built for the big play. They may be able to spring Pollock, but They're a grinded-out team.
Well, if Vaders could get past the linebackers, he'd have he's fast enough to score. But like I said, Selinsgrove always has had, since Coach Hess took over, and Coach Scott had him too. They play that 3-5, and those linebackers in the middle there, they're moving around a lot of times. There's a lot of stunts off of it. But the main thing is they're just good, solid football players.
Didn't they play like a wide tackle 6 back in the 70s, I believe?
It was a gap 6.
Yeah,
That's what they called it. Everybody played that.
Short kick and picked up.
Bayou. All right, Baez.
Baez, yeah.
He's got it out to the 50-yard line about, midfield.
I was going to say, quick look, it looked like a 2 and definitely not a running back.
Oh,
did a good job returning.
He did a little bit of running back last year. They put him in at fullback.
No, okay.
But he's a little bigger now than he was last year.
Yeah. He took that direct shot right out of the air.
Good play by his part. A lot of times somebody in that position, they'll catch it and just fall down.
Yeah. Well, you know what? New guy in the roster, they don't even have his height and weight. So the Braves back over the ball. Raybuck takes a snap, looks left, fires down over the middle, overthrows his intended receiver, Luke Keeley.
Again, wide open.
Yeah, he was.
4 verticals that time, and on the left side, actually both of them were open, but Keeley was on the inside on the hash, and, now if he were Justin Jefferson, he'd have caught that.
Well, he's only 5'11".
I know.
Justin Jefferson's maybe 6'11".
6. He's pretty big. So we got 2nd and 10 from the 49, Braves 49.
Trips to the right, ball just inside the right hash mark. No, 2 wideouts to the left. So Raybuck looking to put the ball up. No, he's going to pull it down and bounce to the outside, looking for some yardage with his legs, and gets inside of the 40. First down for the Braves.
I wonder if that was a designed quarterback run. It almost looked like it, didn't it,
sure
Steve?
Did.
Yeah,
sure did.
I mean, and again, Selinsgrove brought some extra people, and that makes it a little bit easier once you get it past the line of scrimmage to pick up the extra yardage. So they do have a first down on this time on the Seals 39-yard line.
Keeley Invaders back in the backfield for the Braves. 2 wideouts right. Fake to
Thomas
Invaders.
Has the ball.
Yeah, he throws it over to Pollock over on the left side. Takes a pretty good hit there,
I think
too.
he picked up 5 yards on that.
Looks like it.
Yeah, sure did. 2nd and 5.
He was hit pretty hard over there, too. Not a big guy.
Nobody really sometimes gets a direct hit on him the way he moves his body around, but that time that was a pretty direct hit.
Yeah. 2nd and 5, backs beside Raybuck. Hand off to Vaders. Oh, no, that's that is Vaders.
Vaders said, yeah.
Yep.
He, again, turned nothing into a first down. He looked like they had him behind the line of scrimmage, but again, poor tackling by the Seals, and he just stepped in and used a little power to get upfield. 1st and 10.
Stahl and Walter going to come out wide to the right. Vaders and Keeley in the T in the backfield beside Raybuck. Pollock wide left. Seals jumping.
Well, I don't know if Shikellamy might have moved too, but
yeah.
Selinsgrove's pointing.
Well, you always do that.
Well, the Braves aren't pointing, so I think they realized somebody moved.
You're right.
No, you move. No, you move. No, I'll point this way, you point that way.
Yeah, they need a penalty coach to remind them they need to point.
Oh, it's against the Seals.
It is against the Seals.
These eyes were mistaken.
Yeah, well.
That's going
to. You took the bait.
I did take the bait.
They have a good penalty coach.
Yeah.
Remember, point the other direction.
1st and 5.
The Braves in a hurry up. They're going to go back to the spear as they bring everybody out here to the right. They got a guard and tackle. Raybuck, skips it off the turf. Intended receiver was Mikey Vaders. They had the Seals on their heels.
If
you have a heel and a flipper, I'm not sure.
I have something like that. If you're gonna run that play, it wasn't a bad time to run it. You got 1st and 5. It wasn't like you were, you still got 3 downs here to pick up 5 yards. Although I know there's a lot of head coaches out there, old school, that right now are just wondering, what the heck are you doing?
They don't like those kind of things.
No.
2nd and 5. Well, I was told they've got some other trick plays in the bag. Hand off to Vaders. Vaders, going to be ripped down from behind by Bastion. Wow. And the Braves just cannot get the ball out around the ends.
I just don't know why we don't run straight up the field. I mean, you go left and right, and, you know, north-south's a lot better than east-west.
Well, that time it was east.
Yeah, it was.
East and down.
It's 3rd and 11 now, from 2nd and 5 to 3rd and 11.
Corbin Stahl and Charlie Walter out wide to the left. Pollock wide to the right. And it looks like Turbo Ortiz in the backfield. He's in there to block. Raybuck under pressure, steps up, finds some running room, and it looks like it will be Ethan Miller with the tackle.
That's going to end the quarter, Steve.
So after 3 quarters of play, the score Selinsgrove 14, the Braves 0. You are watching and listening to Shikellamy High School football on News Radio 1070 WKOK and on the WKOK Sports YouTube channel. We'll be back right after this.
1,300 acres of prime hunting ground. Corporate hunts, sporting clays, continental shoots. Complete your visit with overnight accommodations now available. We are Martz's Gap View Hunting Preserve.
Come let us start your family traditions here at Martz's. Come check us out.
Quality ringneck pheasant hunting. Martz's.com.
This world is filled with breathtaking moments where every road is an invitation to adventure and new stories. Built for those who crave exploration, freedom of the open road, and above all, safety. Subaru will take you through the rugged mountains and everywhere in between, empowering you to experience the wonders of nature like never before. Whether you're a trailblazer or a weekend explorer, come and visit W&L Subaru, where we will help you discover the joy of driving and embrace your love of the great outdoors.
The Braves with the football, 4th and 10 on the Seals' 23-yard line. Big play for the Braves as they line up in that T formation. Raybuck drops back, fires. He's got a man over the left side. Boy, I don't know. Hard to tell.
I think he did get it.
Our angle is not good. The Braves indicate he got the first down.
Yeah, it is a first down, so yep, so
Alrighty.
that's good. Braves in the red zone, as they say.
Tough to see from this angle, but 1st and 10.
Looks like they're on the 17
Yep.
of Selinsgrove.
They haven't changed the scoreboard yet. They're still showing the 23, but it is the 17. Raybuck from the pistol brings Pollock in motion to the right. Low snap, hands it to Turbo Ortiz. Turbo Ortiz finds a hole, makes a hole, runs to the outside, and he's going to be running out of bounds inside of the 5-yard line. That's what the Braves need from Derek Turbo Ortiz.
That's one of those plays where the fullback gets the ball, or a halfback, and it looks like he's kind of stood up and then takes a step and he's free and heads to the sideline.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage, trips to the right. Turbo Ortiz out wide to the left. Raybuck going to quarterback keep it. Gets to the 3-yard line.
He got half of it anyway, so I thought they would probably do that. Get it quick, and because once they get inside the 5, Brody's a pretty good running back, pretty tough.
Keeley will come back out onto the field. Owen Elliott trots off.
2nd and 3.
Keeley and Ortiz, Turbo Ortiz in the backfield. Ortiz with the ball off the right side, and he's going to be stopped at the 1. He went into the pile. It was hard to tell where he was.
Oh my gosh, Steve! He's right on he's like a foot away from the goal line.
With the Braves knocking on the door. Low snap. Raybuck takes it, turns upfield into the end zone. Touchdown, Shikellamy.
We got to hold.
Oh.
We got to hold. It's going to come back 10 yards.
One of the Seals down on the turf. Yep, there lays the yellow flag right in the middle. Again, penalties biting the Shikellamy Braves. That has been the story here in the second half for them. Giving the Seals good field position, keeping drives alive, and now most likely negating a touchdown.
Well, the guy threw the flag, and he's over talking to 3 of the other officials, so somebody's, if it's a hold, it's a hold, all right? It must be something besides a hold.
Yeah, maybe.
Now we got now the other officials coming in, so all 5 of them will be there.
Well, you know what? Nothing was ever solved by a committee, so I'm afraid what we're going to get here.
We got a full house in there now. Now they're all there.
Yeah.
Okay. All 6.
Logan Dressler, the Seals player that comes off the field after spending some time on the turf.
Whatever happens here, the Braves fans are not going to be happy. Yep, they're going to mark it off against Shikellamy. 10 yards.
Yeah, keep an eye on the white hat.
I don't know what it is.
No, I didn't see his signal. I just saw
It wasn't a hold.
I just saw he held up 3 fingers. So it's 3rd and goal
11.
from the 11. And Turbo Ortiz in the backfield with Brody Raybuck. Raybuck sends man in motion to the right. Raybuck drops back, looks to the side, fires, looks for Pollock, and the Braves fans.
Yeah, there you go. They got it.
They want
Yep.
pass interference,
Yep.
and the flags are a-flying. That was the exact same situation that the Braves had with Fastbinder.
Yeah.
Just face masking, I guess you would call it.
Well, it's not face guarding anymore, but you can do that. But you can't be in the guy's. He was in his chest as he was trying to catch the ball. So that should put the ball back where they were, 3rd and a foot.
Well, will it?
Oh no, it's only 5 yards.
It's a half the distance to the goal.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Just doesn't seem fair, does it, Steve?
No, it doesn't. I think we need to lobby whoever we need to lobby on that, just for this particular incident. So it's now 3rd and goal from the 5. Turbo Ortiz and Keeley in the backfield. Hand off to Turbo Ortiz. And that was just brute strength against brute strength. They met at the line of scrimmage, and that's where they stopped.
They just basically ran everybody from the left side to the right side, and then they came back to the left side with only 2 guys blocking over there. Selinsgrove didn't fall for it.
Owen Elliott back into the game. He'll line up with, looks like, Stahl and Walter wide to the right, which means Pollock will be wide to the left. Turbo Ortiz will switch to the right side of Raybuck. Raybuck looks, fires, slant, and
He caught it.
Caught it.
No, he
didn't.
dropped it.
Oh, the Seals defense holds.
It looked like it was thrown right in the right spot.
Yes. It was a slant. I think it was.
It's number 3, I think, was the one.
I think it was Elliott, because he was on the inside of those trips right.
Well, the Braves with a holding. We don't even know if it was a holding penalty. They had a touchdown, and that was called off. And the Braves had a drop pass, and so it's going to be Seals ball on their own 5-yard line.
Brody Raybuck walking up here talking with Coach Zeiters. Of course, he's a Selinsgrove alumni himself. Trying to keep Brody's head in the game here. That was a disappointing result. Looked like it was going to be 7 for the Braves. It was 7, and then it was nothing.
Well, the Braves have to have an answer for Ethan Miller right now, Steve. I mean, I'm sure they're going to pound the ball with him. I don't, I would be very surprised if they try to run, like a a sweep with the quarterback, even with Bastion in there at quarterback. I think they just run the ball off tackle.
Yeah. Well, right now, the clock is not their friend. They're going to try and get rid of that. Braves would love nothing more is if they'd run outside so they could maybe push somebody out of bounds and stop the clock. But
Nope. Amato's in at quarterback. Bastion's going to go wide to the left side of the field.
Teets wide right. Miller lone setback. He's going to get the ball off the left side.
Whoa.
Still on his feet.
Yeah, but he got pushed back.
Yeah, he did.
I think he lost yardage on that, maybe a half a yard.
Yeah, the linesman standing just inside of the 5-yard line, which was the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 11. Teet's going to go off.
Too many cords down here, buddy. You know that. I'm trying to not step on one. There we go. Now we're back to being semi-normal.
We need some wireless equipment here.
Yeah, we do.
It's like a spaghetti dinner. Amato under center. Just a
Ball's out.
Quick give.
Schick
And
ball.
The Braves got it.
Yep. Number 28 comes up with that. That would be Schwartz,
Yes, it
if
would.
I'm not mistaken. Oh, that was a break.
Yeah, he comes over and picks up Coach Hoover. Thankfully doesn't spike him, but
Braves are going to have 1st and goal. Looks like, what, the 7-yard line, Steve? Maybe closer to the 8?
yeah, let's say the 8. It's kind of hard to tell from the angle we're at, but 1st and goal. Certainly another defensive candidate for Shamokin Dam Health Center backbreaker play of the game right there. Raybuck drops, looks, fires. He's got a man into the end zone. Touchdown, Shikellamy. Thomas Pollock.
Boy, did he lay that one in there, Steve.
Oh.
I mean, there were 2 defenders out there, and he threw a bullet. It was kind of low. Pollock catches it, and, you know, Thomas has good hands. I mean, he's dropped a couple tonight, but that one, and everybody else just turned around, stepped in the end zone.
Yes, he did.
Well, the Braves make something out of the break, out of the fumble recovery.
Boy, don't you hate when you turn the ball over and the opposing team turns it into points. No, Ryan DePhillips on for the extra point.
Ryan has to get the ball up in the air.
Yeah. High snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Braves on the scoreboard, 14-7 with 8:57 to go in the football game. And the Braves are right back in it.
Well, takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of Selinsgrove.
Yes, it does.
And it just, like, peps the old motor up at Shikellamy. They're fired up now.
Yeah, they are. Well, it's like you said, you know, they're just going to pound the ball up the middle with Miller. Miller comes off. They hand the ball off to, I didn't even catch who was in there. Again, we can't see the numbers, so.
There was a mass of humanity out there, too. We just don't have the monitor that all the big-time guys have to look at in the instant replay. Oh, we do have a monitor over here. Ryan says they're just small screens, though, Ryan.
Yeah.
We need a bigger budget.
You're going to need a bigger budget.
Yeah, that's good. I don't think anybody's listening to Ryan that'll help us out.
Yeah.
That was a good point.
Well, Thomas Pollock with 5 catches, 37 yards, and a touchdown. Brody Raybuck, 14 for 28 in the air for 95 yards.
And he should be better than that because he had several passes dropped. I'd say at least 3.
Yeah, he could sue some of his receivers for lack of support. There's no doubt about it. But you know what? That's they'll work on it this week. Yeah. He'd like to have him now, though. DePhillips tees the ball up for the kickoff.
That's going to go out of bounds, too.
Yep, lets it go. That is.
Yeah, Miller just knocked one of our kids out of the game. There's no flag. I mean, it was the whistle was blown, and he comes over and just smacks one of them out of bounds. I've heard a lot of interesting things about that young man.
Well, I'm a wrestling fan. I know what you've heard.
I got you. Well, Seals will take over from their own. Is it the 35? Isn't it? So.
Yep.
That was pretty obvious, though, that one. Unfortunately, most of the officials weren't turned that way. Oh,
So-
Braves need another stop, Steve.
They sure do. 1st and 10 from the Seals 35. Again, they're probably going to try and pound it down the throats of the Braves with Miller in the up back position. They'll hand it to the tailback. And I think it's Devin Mitchell. That's usually the way they play it.
Yeah, Miller just destroyed the corner out here. I mean, he hit him and drove him back. You guys have to learn that somebody's coming at you like that, you got to step and take it on, all right, and just try to neutralize the block. Of course, I don't think I'd want to be trying to neutralize Miller's block.
2nd and 6. Ball down on the 39-yard line. 2 wideouts to the left. Bastion playing the slot. And off to.
Oh, good job by Turbo Ortiz. Just hit him with his shoulder, and once he got through and knocked him down.
That was Miller.
Yep.
Picks up a yard.
Quick hitter from the fullback position. Big play here.
Ball on the 41.5-yard line. 3rd and 4.
Yeah, we're down to 7:55, a little bit under 8 minutes here in the game. Again, the Braves just scored to make it 14-7. Selinsgrove.
Bastion and Teets wide to the left. Backs in the eye behind Amato.
Ball,
He loses the
fumble.
ball. This has worked out for the Braves before. Oh, they're going to say the Seals have it. Quickly in there signaling it.
But it's 4th down.
Yes, it is.
That's 2 snaps that has caused some problems for Selinsgrove. You know, usually this time of the year, you don't have too many center quarterback exchanges go south, but that's the 2nd one. So the Seals will punt, and this guy can punt the ball.
Yep. Basir Baez lined up right over the nose.
He's a. You talk about a spark plug, a
Yeah,
fire plug.
he
I mean,
is.
he's a lot to move.
You can see him out there. He's getting the gang fired up. Seals with a long count, trying to draw the Braves
Oh,
off.
he
Oh, he
shanked
waffles
it.
it off the side of his foot. Going to be maybe at the 35-yard line, somewhere in that area, where the Braves will have a 1st and 10. So not too bad field position.
Well, they answered the call. I mean,
Yeah.
they first of all, the Seals got great field position at their own 35, and the Braves held them on 3 downs.
Raybuck out there rallying the troops. You can see him out there trying to get them fired up. He's going to start with Turbo Ortiz in the backfield. Looks like Pollock going to play the slot over here. No, he's out.
He's
out.
outside.
Yeah, he's out wide. Owen Elliott in the slot. 2 wideouts to the right, so that would be Stahl and Walter. And we're back underway. Raybuck looks, fires to the right side, looking for
Stahl.
Corbin Stahl. Did he make the recess? He did.
Yep.
He went down to get that, dug it out of the turf.
I'll tell you what, they talk about release velocity or coming off, baseball's coming off a bat. I'd like to know what the release velocity on some of Brody's passes.
Well, in the spring, go watch him pitch because then they measure it.
Yeah.
2nd and 5. Raybuck looks to the left, fires. He's got Pollock. Pollock back steps, tries to go around 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders.
If he's close to the first down.
Yeah, he is. Let's see where the lineman stands, and no, they're not going to move him.
Looks like they need half a
Just
yard.
a little bit.
When Bill Scott had those good quarterbacks, they just killed everybody with those side passes. They'd go right up the field, and they had some good quarterbacks.
Killian Turbo Ortiz in the backfield with Raybuck. 2 wideouts right, 1 to the left into the short side. Raybuck, the keeper, kind of figured that was coming. He gets it into Seals territory down to the 48-yard line.
He was just a little bit, he would have broke that one. I mean, the one guy got a hold of him there, but he came clean through the line of scrimmage. Well, now if you're the Seals, you probably feeling a little pressure here, a little anxiety.
Yeah, they are. And the Braves back at it. Turbo Ortiz in the backfield. Raybuck drops back, looks, fires. He's got a man over the middle. Did he make the reception?
Yeah.
He did. He caught it, kept a hold of it. That's Owen Elliott, first down Braves.
Good for Owen, because he dropped that one in the end zone, and that one was a bullet again. Just you ran a vertical right down the hash line, and Brody laid it in there. Good job by the Braves offense to give Brody time to throw that ball. The offensive line did a great job.
Yeah, you know what? And congrats going right back to Elliott and give the kid some confidence. He comes in. He's going to get some talking up there by Coach Schaefer, telling him how good he did.
What's going on now?
Oh.
There's a penalty.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. 15-yard penalty?
Yeah, it's got to be something personal.
So it's 1st and 25.
Yeah, I didn't catch what the...
Oh, no, they're bringing the chains up here. Wow.
Well, the Braves with the penalties, the Seals with the fumbles.
The Braves sure haven't gotten the benefit of the penalties tonight.
No, they haven't. But it is 1st and 10 from the Seals' 46-yard line. Turbo Ortiz in the backfield with Raybuck. Raybuck from the pistol. Looks right, fires.
He caught it.
Yes, it was. It was Keeley.
But he only got picked up a yard. If he picked up a yard.
Yeah, they're going to move the down marker about a yard. Keeley will come off. Turbo Ortiz will stay in the backfield. It looks like going Elliott back on. Let's see if they go right back to him after that nice catch. He's going to line up in the slot on the left side of the field. Seals look like they might be coming. They are.
Oh, that's bound to happen.
Yeah.
You know.
Big play by Devin Mitchell, the outside linebacker.
See, why don't you throw a flag on that? I mean, I'm sure that, man, Steve, shut me up.
You're being a homer.
Well, I mean, you come out of there taunting and carrying on, jumping up and down, and Braves get a penalty and Seals don't.
Yeah, we are at 3rd and 17. The ball now on the Braves side of the field at the 46-yard line. They need a big chunk. I'm sure they're going to take 2 downs to do it. Raybuck under a lot of pressure, ducks under some tacklers and not able to get away from the shoestring tackle of number 28, Jared Bullington.
Oh, you got 3:46 to go. Do you punt and try to hold him, or?
Got to go for it.
Yeah, I would think so. Timeout by the Braves.
I mean, as you know, in the conversations that we've had with Coach Hoover, I think they're going to go for it.
Yeah, you're right. Homer? That's me 100%. I'm sorry. I just observed that one play down here when somebody got thrown out of bounds after the play was over and no penalty.
Yeah.
No. And it's Selinsgrove. Come on.
You know that's going to happen.
I know. I talked to these officials before the game. I said, well, this is a good group of guys. Maybe I put the curse or the hex on Shikellamy.
Yeah, maybe those aren't penalties in the northern tier.
Could be. Right about now, Kevin would be telling me, he said, you're going to get us thrown off the air.
Well, yeah, the PIAA does have a set of rules,
yeah.
and I read them many, many years ago, and I have to say I'm not nearly as critical with referees, but sometimes you got to call them out. Some confusion here. I think the Braves have enough guys on the field. They're going to punt it away. So what do we know? Raybuck with a high kick, and it'll go out at around the 25-yard line. So the Braves.
They're actually going to probably move it up here. The official's going to move it up to the 30, 29 or 30.
29, yeah. They're asking the Braves defense to dig deep, guys. Those linebackers have been doing the job. They're going to ask them to do it again. 3:33 to go in the football game. Or should I say in regulation?
Regulation. Yes, regulation.
That says a lot. Here comes Basir Baez. He's going to play the nose tackle. Now the Seals, backs in the eye, wideouts left and right. Miller, the up back. They're going to hand it to the fullback, who's going to bounce around the outside. That's
good block out
Bullington.
there.
Oh, man. Finally shoved out of bounds, but a big gain for the Seals.
I don't know who the receiver was on the opposite side, but came and made a great block on the corner 10 yards down the field. That was a really great play out there.
Now it's Teets, Wyatt.
Yeah.
Teets.
He picked up an extra. Looks like he stepped out of bounds though earlier, because it was, I don't know. It looks like they're back farther than what I thought they were.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Ball on the 47. Selinsgrove's 47-yard line. Backs in the eye. Teets will be on the left side.
Same play
to the tailback, and it is the exact same play. And he's still sidestepping as he gets down across the 30-yard line. And another big first down for the Seals. Devin Mitchell, the running back.
3:16 to go. Seals, 2 big running plays.
Yeah.
And they're down
Same one.
31 at the 31-yard line of Shikellamy. He must have really tight-roped that on the sideline over there, because he stepped around two different tackles. Usually when that happens, you have your head down when you're trying to tackle, and that's it's just a natural thing to do.
Backs in the eye, Teets wide right, Bastion wide left, handoff to the tailback. That's Miller. Puts his head down, moves some white bodies, and we'll give him 3.
Yeah, I would say around 3. No. Actually, it looks like they
No,
only
no,
gave him.
Yeah, just going to put it down at the 29-yard line. I thought he was down farther than that. Maybe when he was bowling people over, a knee touched.
Yeah.
2nd and 7. Teets will come out wide right, Bastion wide left. Amato under center. Hand off to Miller off the left side.
That's a good look at that. It's unbelievable what that kid can do.
Yeah, he does not go down.
Ortiz had him by the ankles, by the legs down on the bottom, and he just stepped through it.
Timeout, Shikellamy. 2:03, time winding down. The Braves need to stop here. 3rd and 6. I think that's is that their first or their second one this half?
I think it's their second. I think they have one more. Can you see on the
yes,
scoreboard?
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yes, there is one timeout left. There's one.
Well, no matter what happens here tonight, it's been a hard-fought game if you think about it. Both teams, both teams took advantage of situations that got them scores. I mean, the Braves was the fumble down inside, and wow, a lot of different things happened in that series of plays. But the Braves went from having a 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line to getting a penalty. And I still don't know what that penalty was. It's 15 yards, so it had to be unsportsmanlike conduct.
Well, then they had a touchdown called back. Selinsgrove had 2 called
back. 2 go back, yeah.
Selinsgrove had what looked to be a short touchdown, and they fumbled the ball. So the Seals with some handle problems, the Braves with some penalty problems. Alrighty, 3rd and 6. Ball on the 27-yard line. 2:03 to go. Amato under center. He fumbles it. And the Braves are going to stop him in his, and there's more flags a-flying.
You're kidding me.
That came from the back judge.
And it was when everybody was a hold of Amato.
Yeah. Could it be a face mask?
Oh, holding against against Selinsgrove. I heard somebody out there say, "Thank you, Lord."
All right, so let's see. The ball was on the 27. Now it's on the 32.
Should go out to the 42. Oh, they declined it.
Yeah, they'll take the down.
Yeah, take the down. You're right.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They'll take it to 4th down.
Yeah, we're down in just under 2 minutes here, and they started the clock again. So they could run off 23 seconds here, get it down to about a minute and a half.
Well, they stopped it right away. The linesman over here stopped it. No 2-minute warning in high school football. They just recently added it to college football.
You know, everybody's just kind of standing around. The officials are.
Yeah. Looks like Selinsgrove over having a meeting.
Well,
Officials talking over there.
Oh, they're going to tell the timer to put 2 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
I'll bet. That's what he's talking to.
Yeah, they did.
Yep.
157 is now 159.
Yeah, because it was 1:59. They ran 2 seconds off before it stopped. So, well, it's 4th and 11.
So the Seals will come to the line of scrimmage. They'll send 2 wideouts to the right. Backs in the eye. Miller, the up back.
There's that quarterback.
Yeah, it's Bastion rolling to the left, and it looks like they're going to stop him. So the Braves should take over on downs. Yeah.
That's a pretty good way of handling things. Well, the Braves will have the ball with 1:52 left. And
you know what? I don't know. I don't think I would have done that. I mean, yeah, he's been in there, but you want to make sure you have some hands that have been doing it here for the last couple minutes.
Yeah.
But it worked out for him. So 1st and 10, the Braves with a long way to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. So a mere 71-yard drive in a minute and 52. Let's see if they can do it. Watch them do the 2-minute drill last night. Raybuck under a lot of pressure, breaks contain, up the field, stiff arms a man into, drops the ball, and the Braves, do they get it back? Yes, they do.
Thomas Pollock.
Oh, Raybuck slams the ground. He was out close to the Seals half of the field.
He was at the 50, and the ball came out. So
and
now it's back at the 40.
Yeah,
41.
Made a big roll back, but the Braves were the 1st and 10.
Well, thank goodness there was like 4 or 5 Braves around the ball, and Thomas Pollock came flying back and fell on it. No, Brody using the legs there, got out of the pocket and picked up a good yardage.
Raybuck from the pistol drops back, looks right, fires. He's got a man. Oh, Charlie Walter in and out of the hands of Walter. Would have had at least 7, maybe more. There were 2 defenders over there.
So we're down to second and 10, and the clock did stop. A minute 19.
Yeah, it was a nice soccer trap by the referee over here. They threw him the ball, and he trapped it with his foot. So the Braves will go back to the 2-back set.